The Chosen may seem like it's having the best year of its run, but behind the closed doors, the show is actually going through a very tough process, as the worst thing that can happen to a TV project has happened. The money became so tight that now the future of the entire series is at risk. Yep, you heard it right, folks. We may lose The Chosen before completing the series properly as planned, which would be a huge shame. A couple of weeks ago, the creator of the show, Dallas Jenkins, shared a Facebook video titled, "I've Got Bad News About Season 4's Release." Describing his update as a family chat, Jenkins spent over 16 minutes discussing the decision to release Season 4 in theaters, the significant expenses involved in the series' production, and the future direction of the show. You can already sense that the video had quite a depressing tone, as we could sense the difficult situation that Jenkins was in. Jenkins revealed the crowdfunding method that initially helped launch The Chosen to widespread acclaim was no longer viable. Basically, he said that even though they were valuing their independence by embracing such a funding method, but it's simply not enough. They need more money to make the show available for everyone, open to the international audience, and fund the marketing, cast, and crew. This is why they wanted to switch things up a bit and decided to release Season 4 in theaters. I know that many of you guys couldn't watch the season still, simply because going to the theaters every single week was not an option for you. Unfortunately, it seems like it'll take a very long time for Season 4 to hit any streaming platforms, unless this money issue can be solved, as The Chosen's struggling to find a way out of this crisis. So we may not be able to watch The Chosen Season 4 on our TV screens anytime soon, if ever. Efim Graham, a host on CBN's Studio 5 who's been covering The Chosen since it began, shed light on Jenkins' announcement. Graham admitted he hadn't fully grasped the severity of the streaming delay or the associated legal and financial problems until Jenkins provided an update. So this was a shock to even the journalists who've been closely covering the series. As someone who's trying her best to cover The Chosen as much as they can, I also have to admit that the announcement was a surprise to me as well. Things seemed perfect for the series for the longest time, and the theaters were quite full for the most part. Who could have known that behind the scenes, the show was struggling this much? In their response, Graham applauded Jenkins for his direct and honest communication with the fan base, noting such transparency is uncommon in the entertainment sector. Dallas has been very good about being forthcoming whenever possible about any questions, Graham said, and I couldn't agree more. I feel like this is the number one thing that distinguishes The Chosen from all the other series that are on TV today. Think of Yellowstone, for instance. It took us almost a year to get an update about the fate of the show, proving that the producers had little to no care for us, the fans. The Chosen and Jenkins, however, prove each time that they care about the fans more than anything, which makes me want to support them even more. So even though the situation sounds bad, we have to look at the positive side and see that Jenkins is truly doing his best to make the greatest, most available show for his audience. Graham also emphasized the unique success of The Chosen as a crowdfunded media project, highlighting the evolving collaboration with Angel Studios for increased financial and distribution support as the series gained popularity. With Angel Studios expanding its crowdfunding efforts to other projects, Jenkins' approach includes reallocating profits from each season to fund subsequent ones, contrasting with the immediate profit realization seen in traditional movie productions. I mean, they're doing something very innovative and unique, with the potential of even transforming the entire entertainment sector forever if they manage to be successful. So even though they face some obstacles and bumps on the road, I keep my hopes up that in the end, there will be a success. Despite the disappointing news about the delay, Jenkins shared positive developments about bringing the series to wider audiences, including churches and prisons, showcasing his dedication to sharing the gospel message. I mean, this was just the best news in my opinion. Jenkins is truly trying to spread God's word, and for that reason alone, he deserves our utmost support. But what do you think? Do you think The Chosen is facing cancellation because of money issues? Or do you think the show will manage to survive this obstacle one way or another, even if it means for it to lose its independence? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.